Slide 1. Today I'm going to be talking about social media and how it affects teens' mental health. Social media apps like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat are huge parts of everyday life for most teenagers. Most of us check our phones right when we wake up, scroll through posts during school breaks, and watch videos or send messages before going to bed. Because social media is used so much, people have started wondering if it affects teens' mental health. Some people think social media is one of the main reasons anxiety and depression are becoming more common in teenagers. Other people think social media is getting blamed for too much problems that have other causes. Even though social media can be blamed for positive effects, a lot of research shows that heavy use is connected to higher levels of anxiety, depression, and lower self-esteem among teens. Slide 2. To understand this topic better, it helps to look at how much teens actually use social media. Studies show about 95% of teens have access to a smartphone, and many teens say they are online almost constantly. Over the last 10 to 15 years, the amount of time teens spend on their phone has gone up a lot. At the same time, reports of teen anxiety and depression have also increased. Research by psychologist Jean M. Twenge found that teens who spend most time on their phones and social media are more likely to report feeling unhappy or showing symptoms of depression. This doesn't automatically mean social media directly causes these problems, but it does suggest there might be a connection. That's one of the main reasons researchers have started paying closer attention to the issue. Slide 3. One of the biggest concerns about social media is how much time teens spend on it. Many teenagers spend several hours every day scrolling through posts, watching videos, or checking notifications. Researchers from the Pew Research Center and other studies show that teens who spend more time online often report higher levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. The kinds of evidence is based on large studies with thousands of teens, so it's not just a few people sharing opinions. What a lot of teens report similar experiences, it suggests that spending a lot of time online might affect mental health in some way. Of course, social media isn't the only thing that can affect mental health. School stress, family problems, and other issues can also play a role. Slide 4. Another reason social media can affect teens is because people tend to compare themselves to what they see online. On social media, people can usually only post the best parts of their lives. They share pictures from vacation, parties, or sometimes when everything looks perfect. What people don't usually post are normal or difficult parts of life. Because of that, social media can make it seem like everyone else has a perfect life. When teens see these posts all the time, they might start comparing themselves to others. Some might feel like their life isn't as exciting or that they don't look as good as the people they see online. Over time, the kind of comparison can lower someone's confidence and make them feel insecure about themselves. Slide 5. Another serious problem connected to social media is cyberbullying. In the past, bullying mostly happened in person at school. Now it can happen online at any time. Hurtful comments, rumors, or embarrassing photos can spread quickly online. According to the American Psychology Association, cyberbullying is strongly connected to higher levels of depression and anxiety among teenagers. Social media can also affect sleep. A lot of teens stay up late scrolling through videos or replying to messages. Sometimes people say they're only going to check their phone for a few minutes, but it turns into an hour or more. Not getting enough sleep can make people feel stressed, tired, and emotional the next day. Over time, this can make mental health problems worse. Slide 5. Even though there are a lot of concerns about social media, some researchers say that it's not completely bad. Social media can actually have some positive effects too. For example, it helps people stay connected with friends and family. It can also help teens find communities with people who have the same interests or experiences. Psychologist Amy Orban has said that the effects of social media are conflicted and not always negative. The way people use social media might matter more than the amount of time they spend on it. Talking to friends online can be very different from just scrolling through posts and comparing yourself to other people. Slide 7. In conclusion, social media is a huge part of teenagers today. It allows people to stay connected, communicate easily, and share posts of their lives with others. However, research shows that heavy Social media use is connected to higher levels of depression, anxiety, and lower self-esteem among teenagers. Issues like cyberbullying, comparison, and lack of sleep also make mental health struggles worse. Social media isn't completely bad, but it's important for teens to understand how it can affect them. If people become more aware of how they use social media, they can help healthier habits and make sure technology is helping them instead of hurting their mental health.